I mean, halos lahat naman ng gusto kong sabihin na sabi na. Pero to add to that, sana parang this podcast is sort of like, parang gusto ko siyang makarelate to the Pisay student and experience. And hopefully, sana maging platform na siya for like connecting between the different campuses. Because it's like, Pisay, before, akala ko isang campus lang siya. And knowing that there are also different campuses and different different students pa all over the country. It's nice na parang to know that there's a diversity sort of like in the Pisay community. And hopefully, mas ma-meet ko pa at mas ma-meet nating lahat yung mga tao sa iba't ibang parte ng bansa. So yeah, yun lang naman.
Thank you, Ate Phia and Ate Kai and Yanna rin. Now that we've talked about the impact na gusto nating makarating, what do we expect for like the future ng podcast? Kasi diba, syempre first episode pa lang, there will be much more to go, and there will meet more people along the way. So Yanna, what do you expect for the future ng podcast natin?
Syempre, a more like parang reach out na answer for this is more collaboration system-wide talaga. Like all Pasay campuses sana ma-include in this arrangement the arrangement that we have right now. And also something that I can think of is not only students, honestly. What if staff? What if teacher? Diba? Like parang ganon. Like parang let them share their own like parang stories then of being in the being in Pisay, being part of the Pisay experience talaga. What about Phia?
For me naman, hopefully, aside from like, sharing our experiences related to Pisay, hopefully we could also talk about deep and sort of like topics related to mental health. Siguro, if ever we'd have the manpower and the connections to talk about psychology and the like, especially in the Pisay context, psychoanalyzing what it really is to be a Pisay student. So hopefully we could also discuss those kind of topics with professionals if we're kakayanin natin. And yun nga, hopefully we could also share related topics about how to handle our mental health more responsibly and healthier approach to it na yan. Paano ikaw, Kai? What do you think?
Again, similar sa mga sagot nyo. I really like the idea from Yanna na hindi lang sa scholars or students tayo magkukuha ng experience, but also maybe from staff. And what Phia said na from professionals, baka ma-feature sa podcast, hopefully. And what I expect, sana maging connection pa to as what was mentioned earlier sa ibang campuses, since we're talking online. So sana magkaroon ng bond between the two campuses and hopefully other campuses in the future. And if possible, sana magkaroon naman ng face-to-face na podcast, since talking face-to-face also, it's a different experience from just talking online, since iba pag screen yung kausap mo. So ayun naman.
Yes, thank you, Ate Kai, and everyone. Actually, I agree with Ate Kai kasi mas comforting yung environment kapag face-to-face nag-uusap, and mas masaya yung vibe imbis na sa screen lang nakikipagsalita.
Hopefully sana, there would be sort of like an immersion sa iba't ibang campus na parang, okay. Tapos maganda ga sana if kakayanin, if fate will allow us, sana may mga vlogs rin, na sana mag-involve rin yung mga yung activities natin na to, na not just podcast pala, pwede na pala tayo maging influencer sort of like, may mga Pisay influencers na. Pero for me talaga, hopefully this podcast would be, platform for everyone, for every PSI student to share their experiences and make connections with everyone. And it's really nice to see this parang connection going on with the two different campuses, si Main and si Calabarzon. And I would just like to thank lang those people who are part of creating this project, yung mga tech people natin, yung mga script writers natin, yung mga social media people natin, those who are creating the pub and all, yung core team natin especially. Big thank you sa kanila since sila yung nag-start ng pathway na to for everyone. And hopefully, hopefully magtuloy-tuloy na yung project na to. And yun nga, to reach our goal of being a platform for everyone, for every PSI student to share what they truly feel, and yun nga, to talk about topics. And parang hopefully this podcast would be parang yung message niya would be na we're here, we're also experiencing that. And yun nga, so thank you rin sa ating mga hosts, si Clao at si Yanna. So passing the mic na to Yanna.
Hi, thank you. Yeah, that was a beautiful summary of everything that we've talked about. And for a pilot episode, it has really been very eventful. And hopefully this will be like parang, yun nga, hashtag trigger event for all the more episodes to come. And hopefully yung impact and yung mga expectations natin for the future of this podcast is matuloy, no? So that would be such a nice parang wish granted, you know. That's so nice. And so excited to share more topics in our next episodes, you know. So thank you to our guests, thank you to Kaith, thank you to Phia, thank you to the tech people behind the scenes, thank you to my co-host Clao for joining us today, for making this first episode possible, you know. Thank you ulit kay Kuya Aldrich. Without you, talagang thank you so much, Kuya. And thank you everyone to the listeners for listening to our podcast. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
And yeah.
Kita-kits sa susunod. And remember, sa Kwento Isko, maybe after everything will be alright. Until next time, mga ka-Isko.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Guys.